Hey everyone, the last Shoegazer here, bringing you another Freaky Finds pickup video. So I found some pretty cool titles over the past few weeks. I still have some things left to trickle in, so I'll probably be doing another update video sooner than later. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. Jason's ready. Are you? So I'm going to start with some non-horror first. This first one is one of my all-time favorites. Don't hear a whole lot of people talking about it, but it is kind of an older film that I watched when I was younger, and that is The Fugitive. Good old Harrison Ford. He's one of my all-time favorite actors. Yeah, just really, really riveting story, kind of a difficult one. Just a lot of awesome action. Has good old Tommy Lee Jones. But I grabbed this for I think around like $3 or $4 at the newer Dollar General that opened up earlier, like last month. But yeah, it's one of the Warner Brother titles. Many have hit that store there, so I've been grabbing a bunch of them over the past couple of weeks. So that's The Fugitive. And a couple here I haven't seen yet, but I'm a big Mark Wahlberg fan. Mark Wahlberg, and this is Patriots Day. I remember whenever all this stuff was going on with the Boston Marathon and all of the tragedy surrounding that, and kind of seeing things unfold, and the manhunt there. I've heard this is a really riveting story, really well done. Wahlberg is, he's awesome. I love him and stuff like The Departed. Just a really, really strong actor, really funny at times. I'm sure it's not going to be the case here. But yeah, I picked this up for like $5 from Walmart. Some of my friends have been recommending this one, so it's about time that I grabbed this one. A nice like combo pack there. And kind of like within a similar vein here, another one that I've been wanting to watch, I just haven't yet, and I'm surprised to find this with a really nice like metallic kind of like foil slipcover. This is Deepwater Horizon, also starring Mark Wahlberg. But yeah, just look at that. I think that is really, really cool. Once again, just for like $5, a nice combo pack. It's one of the newer ones they dropped in the bargain bin earlier this week. Not all smashed up yet and slammed around. It's like pretty much a perfect slip cover. So yeah, I'm really excited to check this one out. I've heard this is really good too. Really an intense movie. And kind of also non-horror here, but kind of getting like within that vein, some creepier, darker themes, but from Jim Henson, the man behind all the Muppets. And there's a lot of really different stuff here in this fantasy film collection. We have The Dark Crystal, which I have a different edition of that pretty much looks the same as that one, and then Labyrinth. With David Bowie. I actually have yet to see that, and I do like, some of the stuff that like Bowie was in, and this is just one that kind of passed me by. But yeah, it's time that I check that one out, and also Mirror Mask, which I have heard mixed things about, but it looks, kind of equally as dark and within that fantasy vein. So a little bit of a double dip there for the Dark Crystal, but two other films that I have yet to check out. So this was like maybe $5 as well from Walmart a couple weeks ago. So little combo pack there. And then getting into ones that I've already showed in a previous video here. These were new releases at Walmart this past week, and I just finished watching this the other day, and definitely check out a review that I'll be posting. I might actually put it up before I upload this this pickup video, so just be watching for that on my channel. I know a few of you have asked my thoughts on this one. This is Red Island, so I'm gonna try not to give anything away here. If you guys want to stay tuned for my review, check that out. this is really a pretty impressive film. Very creepy, atmospheric, awesome like woods theme, you know, like a big lake and, you know, this awesome island, actually like a couple islands. Definitely kind of a creature feature, a little bit of CGI mixed with practical, you know, creature effects, but really cool setting. Acting's not bad, but yeah, some really cool stuff going on here in this one. So I would definitely recommend it. So that's my like little mini review on it. But like I said, just watch for my full review on this one, because I was pretty impressed by this one, and I'm excited to share more of my thoughts on it. So that's Red Island. And then next is a Scream Factory IFC Midnight release that is like next on my list of things to watch. This is Rust Creek. Once again, I showed this with Red Island the other day, but yeah, it just looks like a pretty interesting kind of backwoods sort of story. So that might be like my follow-up review there after Red Island. So that is Rust Creek. And getting into a little Anchor Bay here, I haven't picked up much old school Anchor Bay. It's been a little while, and I recently saw this film on Amazon Prime, like earlier last week, and I was pretty impressed by it. It is a Lamberto Bava film. I think it's the first one that I've really seen from him. I've heard other people, you know, say good things about his films. I believe, Suave has a part in this, so it kind of has like that giallo kind of slasher, you know, kind of Italian sort of feel. The dubbing's not too bad, but a really cool film here, A Blade in the Dark, and this is the original Anchor Bay release. Blue Underground has since done sort of a re-release of this one, but this one I found sealed from a seller on eBay, brand new, and they accepted an offer, and I got it for a really good price. So yeah, some old school Anchor Bay here, a nice slasher, just a really fun time. So definitely check this out if you have Amazon Prime. The transfer there is not the best, but hoping this is going to look a little bit better. But yeah, this comes with a cool insert with the chapters and just some cool stuff there. Alternate like title card there. Actually, I just held it upside down, sorry. So yeah, always excited to find some Anchor Bay that's in good condition, let alone like brand new. And same deal here. I have been curious about both of these films, and this is the first Anchor Bay like 2-film drive-in like double feature set with The Initiation and Mountaintop Motel Massacre. So once again, sealed, brand new. The seller accepted an offer that I was really happy about, so we made a good deal there. Old school Anchor Bay. Yeah, so really excited to check these out. The Initiation looks, you know, like a pretty old school film. I think it's set in like a mall. I've heard really good things about it. And then Mountaintop Motel Massacre just looks like a really fun time. This maybe looks a little bit darker, and this maybe a little bit cheesier, but could be wrong. But yeah, it's my first Anchor Bay double feature drive-in set there. So yeah, let me know your thoughts on these. Kind of curious about that, but yeah, really happy to add some cool Anchor Bay to my collection. And thanks to my good friend Sean from Sean Blue Digital. Definitely check out his channel. He's been a wonderful supporter as of late of my channel, and definitely, you know, subscribe to him, show him some love. Really nice guy. We have a lot of really good conversations back and forth, and he was nice enough to share some additions from his personal collection so that I could check them out. Now this first one, he wasn't sure, but I do have another copy of Tourist Trap, however, have yet to see it. So I'll be watching his copy first. But what's cool about that is here is the disc artwork. Of course, this is a full moon release, but there is that, like with the mask, and I'll just show the back while we're at it. The front and the back are the same as my edition, but here is mine, a little pile of full moon stuff back there. So same thing there, but check this out. We have different disc artwork. I actually kind of like the one on the copy that he sent me a little bit better, but I think I got this along with like Shrieker, Lurking Fear, a couple others from like oldies.com earlier, like last year. But yeah, Tourist Trap, that's my copy there. And yeah, thanks to Sean for sharing this with me. I'm definitely going to check this out soon. And then this next one, I've heard like nothing about except from him. It sounds like it's really good. Children Shouldn't Play with Dead Things. I agree. Yeah. So this is going to be a new watch for me, as well as Tourist Trap. So I'm really excited about that one. And this next one I'm actually not going to show because it's pretty explicit. But let's just say, you know, The Exorcist is, you know, considered the scariest film of all time. Well, this one that he shared with me, he was kind of curious to hear my thoughts on it, and I kind of shared that, you know, privately back and forth with him a little bit. This is the most controversial movie of all time, and let's just say it's pretty disturbing. So definitely not recommended for the squeamish. Yeah, it's pretty intense. So hopefully you know what I'm talking about there. But yeah, pretty intense. So thanks, Sean, for sharing those. Switching gears, yeah, I did an unboxing of this one earlier last week. I'm really happy with it. It is awesome. Scorpion releasing the new limited edition 3-disc Blu-ray set of Dario Argento's Opera, which is my favorite film of his. Love Suspiria, a number of others, but I just really dig this. So definitely check out my unboxing for that one if you're kind of curious to see what this looks like inside. So that is Opera. I have I show some of my other editions in that video as well. Have the Anchor Bay DVD and then the standard Blu-ray. And then here's the nice poster that came with that. I'm not quite sure where that's going to go yet. Maybe right up in there. But yeah, not quite sure. And then getting into some of the new Pet Sematary stuff. Once again, I did an unboxing of this one and showed my same like DVD version with like the same artwork. This is the 30th anniversary edition of good old Pet Sematary. I'm really excited to see the remake. It looks really good, but I love the nice slipcase on there. This is the 4K Blu-ray kind of combo pack edition. But I did an unboxing of this one as well as Opera. So if you want to check these out closer, you might want to watch those videos. But yeah, I was really happy to add this to my collection this past week. And here is, actually I'll hold off on this. This goes with this next set. This is the FYE exclusive steelbook released by Mondo. And this is actually my first Mondo edition, first steelbook from them. I don't have too many steelbooks in my collection, but ever since like Scream Factory's been putting out more of those limited editions, I've been adding a couple more here and there to my collection. I might have like 10 or 15 of them like total from over the years now in my collection, but this has a really nice like clear slipcase on it. I kind of took off the stickers from the outer wrapping and put those on there. It comes with a poster, which I'll show here in a second. But yeah, I was going to do an unboxing of this one, but there's a bunch of other people doing that too, so you could find one if you're curious. But yeah, I just think that looks really nice. The actual cover of this is like a really cool, like almost like glowing at times and like matte finish with like glossy. Same thing like on the back there, almost has like almost like a Japanese kind of like art influence there with like the swirling creepy evening clouds. And yeah, I'm just really happy with this edition. So definitely, while it's available, you know, I got this from FYE. I actually ordered it online. I didn't have time to make it to any of my local FYEs because there's 2 of them and they're both like an hour away. So that's, you know, I don't get there too often, maybe like once or twice a year, but really happy about that. As well as the standard like new Blu-ray and like 4K editions. They look really sharp. I love the artwork. I no sooner bought the 30th anniversary edition one, and then I saw the Steelbook, and Best Buy has an exclusive one too that's like the 4K version, but this one is the Blu-ray and DVD one, the Steelbook I just showed, and it comes with the original movie poster. So I love that. Like I said, I don't know, there's an empty spot like right there. I don't know, I might have to use a spot over here, maybe go up high, I don't know, but I'm starting to fill up here, as you can see, with some really cool posters over the past year or so. But yeah, I just think that looks really, really cool. So let me know, you know, what are you thinking about the new releases, the remake? Kind of curious to hear your thoughts on that. Really great classic film. This one is just a Scream Factory collector's edition that I've been kind of curious about. Looks really creepy, crawly. This is Squirm with the out of print slipcase I got from a good seller who accepted an offer. So once again, made a nice deal there. Really been lucky over the last year or so on eBay, working with some really awesome people. And kind of swapping back and forth some items from our collections. More so me getting cool stuff from, you know, other collectors that I want to add to my collection. I have some stuff for sale on eBay, but it's just every now and again like a random VHS that I think someone would, you know, want to buy. Or recently I put a bunch of like Disney sealed clamshell case ones that I randomly found. So that's what I'm doing as a seller. I'm not really selling anything major from my collection, but it's fun. So another eBay purchase. I think I got this for maybe like $5 or $6. This is one that I remember seeing on IFC years ago that really stuck with me. Really, really creepy, just kind of squeamish. You just feel like dirty and diseased and yeah, just like cursed after you watch this. This is The Hallow, and it's an Irish film set like deep in the woods, and a lot of icky, nasty stuff going on in this. Kind of heartbreaking, tragic, but really awesome creature effects here with some of the, you know, the local lore surrounding these creatures. I don't want to give it away, but it is a really, really awesome film. I'm not sure why some people give this some hate, because it was really, really riveting and really well done, I thought. A lot of practical effects. There's the alternate artwork. So I wanted to get the Blu-ray, but people were selling that for kind of surprising you know, prices, and this was in really good condition with the slipcase. So yeah, I went for that one for a really good price. And a little random one here. Zombie Diaries 2, World of the Dead. This was just a random like Dollar General pickup the other week. I haven't even seen like the first one, and I've heard this is kind of crappy, but whatever. It was like $3, and that Dimension Extreme line kind of stood out there. So yeah, this was at a different Dollar General a couple miles away. Passed on it maybe a couple of weeks ago, and I decided, you know what, I'm just going to pick it up. So I did that. And then one that showed up for a recent Slashback review of mine. This is Blood Beat, which was a really pleasant surprise, really solid, like supernatural slasher. A lot going on in this, set kind of like, you know, in the back country. There's a lot of like woods. So me as an outdoorsman, a hunter and a fisherman, this was really cool. Kind of cheesy at times, pretty dark at times, but just really well done. But yeah, just had a lot of really cool stuff going on. So check out my review on that one. That is Blood Beat. This is a Vinegar Syndrome release that I've really been impressed by. And then more recently, this past week, I got a copy of The Horror Show from Scream Factory. And honestly, I didn't really even know anything about this film. So this is kind of brand new to me. This is from good old Sean Cunningham from Friday the 13th. Features Lance Henriksen, Brian James, a number of other people. Don't really ring a bell, but looks like a really creepy time. He looks like a really cool kind of villain here. So sounds like they did a lot of like comparing it to like Freddy and Jason and those franchises, but once again I've heard some mixed reviews on this one too. Had to put it in a different case. This is the Blu-ray DVD combo, but it came a little bit messed up, so I switched it out. That's the horror show. And then speaking of Sean Cunningham, this is one that I have a couple different editions of, the old school DVD that I picked up, I think like the week that it came out back in the day. I have a Blu-ray version of this one that's just in like a wallet kind of pack that I have, but I found this with the slip from a seller. But I was just taken by it. I had to get it. That nice embossed slip cover that I don't remember seeing it with that before when it came out. But yeah, Friday the 13th remake. Very underrated in my opinion. I really enjoy this film as well as the originals, the older ones. But yeah, it's a part of my favorite slasher franchise, and I was just really happy to find this in such good condition. Just really nice there with like the gloss and the matte. And then the nice trick or treat sneak peek sticker on there made it extra special. So yeah, I think that is everything. But like I said, I have some more stuff on the way. Thank you once again to my friend Sean for sharing some cool additions from his collection with me. And thank you all for tuning in. Until next time, have a good one.